Hello, hello, hello. How are you? This is Els Kim from Bemis Crafty Corner. And today I have a question. Do you have one of these? Yeah, you know, one of these pads of paper that has these things in it. And you're like, what am I going to do with this? Well, there's a couple of things that we can do. But what we're going to do today is we're going to do this. Okay, let me tell you. So I do cards, and I figured why not make a little card? But here's the thing. See, this is not big enough to actually be a card. Like, this could be like a thank you card or something, like a gift card or something like that. But what if we made a journal card that was actually a card? So here's the little piece at the front that I used. And then inside, I just put in some parchment paper. And then I added some parchment paper on the back and a little decoration. And it's all from one of those sheets of stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to make one of these today. Okay, easy peasy, no problem. I'm going to show you how to do this and how to cut the pieces that you're going to be using. So we're going to get this pad and we're going to get some paper. I got a whole section of these. So we're going to get those out and we're going to get out some paper that we want to use, and I think we'll use this one. Yeah, this one works, right? All right, we're going to get this piece of paper out and we're going to get started. I will be right back. All right, so to do this, we're going to kind of work a little bit backwards. We're going to start off with an image. Okay? And we're going to cut out that image, and then we're going to use that to determine how big or small or our card is going to have to be, our journaling card, okay? So now I've cut the image, and I'm going to go ahead and measure this. And it is 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this to twice that size. Okay. So 6 1/2. And then 4 1/4, so 4 1/2. Okay? So that's my paper for my journaling card. Now, when I come back, we're going to put this together, and we're going to cut the inside pieces, okay? I'll be right back. All right, so I cut my base to twice, it's the same, twice the height. Okay, plus 1/4 inch, and the width plus 1/4 inch. So for this, it's going to get scored at 3 1/4. Okay, and that is going to fit that on there with just a tiny little bit. Okay, and then for this one, I decided to cut this out. Okay, so we're going to take this one. And this one we're just going to fold by hand. Okay, and that goes right on there. All right, so now that we have these, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, I don't like the gold on here, so I'm going to trim off the gold because I don't like it. But I'm going to get rid of the gold real quick, and then when I come back, we're going to go ahead and mount these, and then we'll do the insides, okay? I'll be right back. All right. So now we have our basic pieces, and we don't really need to do it. We can write in here. It doesn't need to do anything, but you can't write back here, so that has to be covered. So let's cut some paper for that. And the first one is going to be 4 by 3. And then the second one going to be, let's see, 3 1/2 by 3 1/4. 3 1/2 by 3 1/4. Okay, because we don't really need to do the insides. All right, so now we have all of our pieces. We can assemble this. Ink. If you feel the need to ink, then ink. If you do not, then skip this step. You can use solid color for this. You can use pattern. I don't know why I chose a pattern, but I did. I'm going to go ahead and ink my cards that are going to go on the front. Let's see. Ink my paper. It's going to go on the back. Okay, and you go ink your stuff and then, you know, come back and we'll put this thing together. All right, so I'll be right back. All right, pieces and parts and pieces. We're gonna go ahead and put some glue on here. You can use tape. This is not a stress area. Oh, I hate when my glue is like going and then it stops. That way. And then I'm just going to put this on. Doop. Right there. I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to put my piece of paper on the back. This was working perfectly fine 10 seconds ago. Here we go. Ooh, glue. Okay, so that's like a journal card. It's got a lot of journaling space. Now let's talk about this one. Here's what I'm going to do with this one. I'm actually only going to put glue on 3 sides of this. That way I can put a tag on here. So I'm going to put this on. Right there. Put a tag in there if I want to. I'm going to put the piece on the back. I'm not going to put anything on the inside because you can write on the inside. You don't need to have paper to write, you know. There we go. And let's take a look. I'm going to go ahead and cut this one out. There we go. That fits in there very nicely. I can ink that up, and I can tuck this part into a pocket or into a side tuck or something and still have, you know, the extra pocket here. Or I can turn this into a tag. It's entirely up to me. Well, entirely up to you. That's it, you know. They're just cute little mini cards that you can put into your journals. Boink. Just to add some extra writing space. Why does a journaling card have to be just a card? Why can't a journaling card be an actual card? That's it. That's all I got for you today. If you're new here, push the button for me and check out the community tab. And the description box has a whole bunch of links for you. Until the next time I see you, stay well, my friends. Bye-bye.